Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Suzy Walker from Psychologies magazine for your Monday morning motivator for this bank holiday morning. I just wanted to do a quick question for you this morning to ask you who inspires you and why. At Psychologies, we're huge fans of coaching, and our coaching questions are the things that help us start to sift through all the millions of 66,000 thoughts that we have per day and start to focus us on the things that may help you direct your life in a new direction, or a direction that may be more inspiring for you. And the question I want to ask you today is, who inspires you and why? So I just want to start off with my inspiration is this wonderful Buddhist nun called Pema Chodron. And I don't know if you've ever heard of her, but I'm so inspired by her that I've asked her to be our muse on the back page of our magazine. I don't know whether you can see. And the quotation for today is, each moment is an opportunity to make a fresh start. Pema has been married. She's has children, but also chose a spiritual path in her 30s and became a Buddhist nun. And I think for me, she's one of the wisest, kindest people that I've come across and read. And as Psychology's editor, I've read many brilliant, amazing, fantastic people, but Pema really speaks to me. She talks a lot about the idea of uncertainty and the idea that there is no certainty, and we have to get comfortable with just being in the present moment. And that's why I think she's the perfect columnist for Psychologists, because I think that's what we're all dealing with, especially post-COVID, and through the year that we've had. There is no certainty. So how can we inspire ourselves with people that can help us? Why, if you think about the question, who inspires you and why, and you're not getting very good questions, I could really recommend this. I was reading in the newspapers this morning about Adele, the singer Adele. I'm a big fan of her music, and she was saying that she has been really inspired by Glennon Doyle, who wrote the book Untamed. We have an interview with Glennon Doyle, and that's going live next week on Psychologies TV. And again, I would completely recommend it. It's she was the author of Love Warrior, which was the #1 best-selling book in the States, I think in the UK, a couple of years ago. And this is her new book, Untamed, which I think for every woman and perhaps every man, we should all read this book. So do have a look at this book. I'm just trying to give you some inspiration. If you come up with I'm not quite sure who inspires me and why, there are a couple. Pema Chodron and Glennon Doyle are two great authors that might inspire you, because what happens, I don't know if you're like me, is sometimes I get stuck in the same old thoughts, the same old patterns, the same old thinking, and all of that gets me the same results. So why it's good to seek out new people to inspire you, or new thought leaders who have wisdom and help us to be curious about a new way of thinking and a new way of being, because otherwise we just get stuck in the same way of doing things. So for me, I've been into self-development since I was very young, and I've always been seeking out these thought leaders, because for me it's so exciting to enter a new world of thought of what if it was possible, if we changed our belief system to create a new world for ourselves. And right now I think in the world we need some real wisdom coming through our thinking, and not doing the same things over and over again. So that what I'm asking you to do this week in our Monday morning motivator is to seek out some new inspirational voices that will inspire you to start your day. There's so many brilliant things you can sign up for that get your once a day inspiration. I was talking to a friend over the holidays, and she says, I love this particular spiritual email that comes into my box. What do you inspire yourself with every day? Look at the people you surround yourself with. Who inspires you out of your circle? What are you reading that inspires you? I invite you to invite inspiration into your life this week. Lots of love. Have a fantastic week. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.